Isn't there something just so comforting about a warm fire in cold seasons? The glow, the gentle crackle, the way it draws everyone into the same room. It truly is one of those rituals that makes a house really feel like a home. But here's what I really want you to know. The same cozy fire can quietly fill your living space with pollutants you can't see or smell. I've worked with so many homeowners who notice headaches, sinus irritation, and increased allergies every single time they light a fire. These symptoms may often seem unrelated until we start looking at the fireplace indoor air quality inside their homes. I'm not sharing this to take away the warmth or enjoyment of a fire inside your home this winter season, but to help you understand how to enjoy your fireplace safely in a way that truly supports your family's health and wellness. Welcome back. I'm Amanda. I'm a building biology practitioner, a certified home inspector, and a healthy home expert, the owner and creator of Healthy House on the Block, where I give you the strategic steps you need to create a space that actually supports your health and wellness, not one that burdens it down over time. And today we are talking about one of my favorite things. I love having a fire in my home, but I know that it is not so great for my indoor air quality. So there are some things you can do to actually enjoy a fire in your home occasionally and make sure that you're doing it in a healthy way. So when wood burns, it releases a combination of fine particulate matter, gases, and volatile organic compounds, or VOCs. Now, these include microscopic particles that can get deep into your lungs. That is particulate matter. Carbon monoxide, which is a colorless, odorless gas. It displaces oxygen and can become very deadly. Formaldehyde and benzene, these are known carcinogens that form during incomplete combustion. And then there's PAHs. Now, these are harmful compounds, and what they do is they cling to indoor surfaces and impact your indoor air after you burn as well. So a 2025 study found that homes with open fireplaces reached median particulate matter levels of around 38 micrograms per cubic meter. And this was during burning. So to give you perspective, the EPA considers anything above 35 micrograms unhealthy for sensitive groups. There was also a large study done in the US, and it took 50,000 women, those using a wood burning fireplace or stove 30 or more days per year, had a 68% higher rate of lung cancer. And this is even if they never smoked. So I don't share this information to alarm you. I share it because when you understand what's happening, you can make an informed choice to protect your family. Are you a little unsure about where you even should be starting with the Healthy House? Like, what are the first steps? After 10 plus years of hands-on experience, I know what those first steps are, and I know the steps to take that won't have you spending lots of money in the beginning, but will get you excited for all of the changes and all the potential that your house has. The truth is, creating a healthy house doesn't have to be really expensive. It doesn't have to be really complicated. You just have to know the exact steps to take. Anybody can check things off a list, and that's exactly what I'm here to help you do. My free ebook is an amazing resource to help you get started on getting toxins out of your house and creating healthier habits, and also planning for the future for some of those bigger changes. Traditional wood-burning fireplaces actually create the highest emissions. So to reduce pollutants, always burn dry, seasoned hardwoods. You want to avoid softwood or painted wood or treated wood. These will all release chemicals. Now there's gas fireplaces too, and these release fewer particles but can still emit carbon monoxide and nitrogen dioxide. So it's really important to have proper venting and CO detectors that are around. This is essential for safety. There's also electric fireplaces. Now, this would be the safest option for indoor air quality. There's no combustion. This means there's no emissions, but you still get the warmth and ambience. There is an issue with some EMFs being emitted. However, these can drop off pretty significantly when you put some distance between you and your fireplace. So before you light your fireplace, just know that there are things you can do to make it much more healthy. You don't have to give it up completely. The holidays are around the corner. It's one of those times where we often like a cozy fire. So for a wood burning fireplace, make sure that you open the damper completely. Also make sure that you've checked your chimney for airflow, and you want to clean out any excess ash. These steps will help reduce smoke backdraft into your home. It's more than just annoying, it's particulate matter that is entering your home and can stick around on walls and make your indoor air quality poor, not just for the duration of your fire, but also in the future. So while the fire is burning, I want you to crack a window for fresh air. And then make sure again you're burning only natural, untreated wood and kindling. You want to avoid lighter fluid or synthetic logs, anything that can release harmful VOCs. And then after your fire, there's a couple things you can do. Leave the damper open until embers are fully out. And then please wait at least 12 hours before removing those ashes. They can actually reignite up to 12 hours later. You want to store them in a metal container outdoors to avoid any sort of lingering pollutants or fire hazards. We actually have a special vacuum for ashes, and it's called an ash vac. It is sealed, so nothing gets out of it. It's a metal container, so there is no concern for combustion materials being around the ashes. And then it's always a good idea to wipe down walls and your hearth afterwards to make sure that none of that debris is left in your space. So if you have a wood burning fireplace, you will have a chimney. You want to have your chimney inspected annually and then cleaned by a certified sweep. Now, a lot of times the chimney sweep will recommend having it cleaned every number of fires. So for example, our home is 80 fires. So we do not have it cleaned every year. We wait until we've had 80 fires because of how our flue and our fireplace and chimney all work together. They will help remove creosote and they'll check for cracks, keeping your system efficient and preventing smoke or toxins from entering your house. So there's also some ventilation strategies that we can implement. You can use your exhaust fans in nearby rooms. So if you have a great room and a fireplace, maybe your kitchen vented fan would be the one to turn on. You can also use an air purifier with a HEPA filter and even an activated carbon filter. This will help reduce particulate matter drastically, and it can also remove some VOCs. And then make sure you're maintaining your indoor humidity level. We want to keep it between 30% and 45%. This will help prevent particles from lingering around in vapor. The last thing we should do is we should be testing your indoor air quality. So I would highly recommend you consider using an indoor air quality monitor, and this will track the particulate matter and the VOCs. So watching your home's air data will help you make informed decisions about how often and when to burn in your fireplace. So a fireplace should add comfort, it should not compromise your health. And so we want to focus on clean combustion, proper ventilation, and then those safe non-toxic materials that are surrounding the hearth. Use a zero VOC mortar or sealant if you decide to do any work on your fireplace. It's also important to avoid synthetic or plastic-based mantles, and then opt for natural stone or ceramic tile or even solid wood to maintain a healthier indoor environment. If you want warmth without emissions, definitely consider electric or infrared fireplace inserts. You could also do something like a candle every now and then. If you want to use ambience, I recommend beeswax candles that have organic essential oils added to them. And then you can even use lighting for warmth or layering textiles, something that helps you create a cozy, inviting space without adding toxins to your air. Creating a healthy home isn't just about perfection, it's about intentional choices. And every small adjustment you make improves air quality and supports your family's wellness. So your fireplace can definitely belong in a healthy home. You just have to really know how to use it thoughtfully. I have tips and more research-backed guidance on reducing toxins in your home and with your fireplace on the blog this week. You can also sign up for one of my free training videos or my free ebook, because every intentional change you make inside your home supports your family's long-term health and wellness. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you were able to take at least one idea from this week's video and really apply it to your own fireplace or living habits. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel, because I'm here every single week with new tips and new ideas on how to create a space that truly supports your health and wellness rather than burdening it down.